Welcome, I'm Dr. Matt Bergman. Universal design for learning is an important part of Tier 1 instruction. But what exactly is it? Well, UDL is an evidence-based framework. It's not a checklist. So what exactly does that mean? Let's give you the example of a desk. Imagine we have this desk right here, and we want to make it useful for learning. One way we could look at it is how could we design this chair or desk to be more accessible, meaning getting students in it and using it. Well, you might want to first of all look right here at this arm. It's designed for right-handed people. Maybe what we do is we remove that from the desk and separate the two. The other thing we could do is we could adjust the chair legs, right? So we can move them up and move them down because maybe I'm a little bit taller, or maybe I want to stand up and still be able to use the desk. That's an example of providing multiple means of representation. When you look at this principle right here, it's supported by 3 different guidelines, providing options for perception. So we may want to customize the display of information through maybe an audio version, a text version, even a video version of text. We also might want to take a look at how we use language and symbols in the classroom and understand some of the cultural differences that might exist and make those connections. And last but not least, helping students build knowledge might be helping them understand patterns, strategies, and even using background knowledge to construct their understanding. All right, let's look through another lens. So another lens might be, how could you make this chair useful for learning? So we have the students in the desk, but now we need to give them the tools, the resources, and strategies to learn. Well, we might want to change the desktop here to be maybe a whiteboard so that students could use dry erase markers if they need to. Maybe we put wheels on the desk so that they can collaborate and make it a little bit easier. Maybe we put a charging station or a place for their pens, pencils, and other writing utensils so they have all of their tools in place. That's an example of providing multiple means of action and expression, giving students the tools that they need to express their knowledge. One of the ways that we can do that is designing for interaction. Maybe we need assistive technology to help our students communicate. Also, providing options for expression and communication. So, are there ways for students to express their knowledge in differently? Also, providing strategy development through goals and also helping them use their tools, not necessarily just being literate of the tool, but being fluent in how the tool can be used to solve problems. That's really important with providing multiple means of action and expression. And last but not least, would a student design this chair? That's the engagement piece, right? So the way that we learn is as different as their DNA or fingerprint, and how students might design their desk could be a little bit different as well. You might see stickers all over. You might see being able to raise the desk up and down, or a soft cushion, or even lights, Christmas lights or something. So there are different things that we could possibly do. That's an example of multiple means of engagement. See, multiple means of engagement means honoring our interests and our identities and helping customize instruction sometimes to those needs, and also looking for opportunities to stretch the students. The zone of proximal development by Vygotsky is a great example of this, providing opportunities for students to stretch and also providing them opportunities to reflect. Providing feedback is a very important component of that as well. And then the emotional capacity piece is helping students develop an awareness of others, develop social emotional learning skills, and even cultivating empathy in the classroom. So that's really important. And those are all different lenses that you can use to, well, design a lesson, design a learning environment, even a desk. So universal design for learning is an example of a framework or lens. It's not a checklist. So when I go through, I'm looking through different lenses, not checking off boxes.